your old mate Daryl. God, it's noisy here. So where am I? Well, I'm definitely not in Withensea, that's for certain. This is a special, a very special. I said the other day I would come out to Hull. Yesterday I didn't. My foot was absolutely crucifying me. So I just did literally the bare minimum. Today, having dosed up on Panadol, my foot still hurts. But, so filming, docs, hopefully that's going to be the best camcording that I've ever done, that I've done so far. It's absolutely amazing. And then I thought, if I go home and come back out, it's not going to work right well, because it'll be dark when I get home. So I thought the best thing is to kill two birds with one stone. So I'm doing my nightly walk and video right here on the edgelands of Hull. I was hoping to go a bit further that way. You can see the bridge to Essel Foreshore, but it will be dark and I didn't fancy coming along here in the dark. Hi Crazy, how are you? You did what? Dave, you lost £85. Oh my God, how did you do that? What did you back? Well, my car's about three and a half miles from here, Crazy. I'm all right as things. Ah, there's somebody coming, a friend. I don't know who it is though. All right. Okay, don't worry, we've got a dog coming. So I'm waiting for his dad to appear. I can hear somebody whistling. Oh right, that's not losing 85 quid. You've done a good thing there, Dave. That is excellent. At least she's not going to have kittens. So well done. That's it. But I would call that not a loss, but an investment. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think there's a couple of them. They got them on Leeds now. Pity. I've not got Toby with me tonight. I thought when we go in filming, it might not be such a good idea having to watch traffic, watch Toby, trying to do the filming. So Toby's at home looking after his mum. He'll be sulking. Now the people with the beagles are up in front. It'd have been alright if it had come to me, I'd have stroked it. Hi Rec, how are you tonight? Gone round the docks, so I've got some really good footage. And what I was going to do tonight is go to Essel Foreshore and then walk back. But this path, I'm not very keen on it. I thought it was just one long continuous path, tarmac path, but it's not. No, it's not your internet. I lost connectivity. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. That's that thing. Lovely, isn't it? Hi Sammy, how are you? Yeah. No, it wasn't you, it was me, Rec. I'm right out in the wilderness. There's nothing but me and the A63. Oh, and the beagles, don't forget. So I may lose you again. Yeah, I'll show you the Humber Bridge in a minute. We were open, as I said, we were open to get to Hessel Foreshore, and it is a beauty spot. But it didn't, I just thought if I do, it's going to be dark, and I just didn't fancy coming back on that path. I thought we'd have been all right. I thought it was like a tarmac path, but it isn't. You got your mud flats here, just past the reeds. We're very much in the edgelands of Hull now. Here's your mud flats on the River Humber. You'll always find a trolley, wherever you are in Britain. It doesn't matter how isolated you are, you'll always find a trolley. Or two. There's your Humber Bridge. Yeah. Just a wilderness. Right. So that's your Humber Bridge. This is your River Humber. There we got some ducks on the water as well. They're your mud flats. They're very dangerous. Apparently some twonk took his kids walking on the mud flats in the summer. Why you'd do that, I don't know. There you are. How's that? 3 mallards. Oh. Let's have some hearts for the ducks, everybody. Oh. Look how wide the Humber is. You remember, Sammy, when we watched the boat go under the bridge? Yeah, we all. I was on a blog and it was getting dark, and we stood there right at the centre watching this boat. It had come from one of the Baltic states. I can't remember which one. Yeah, and we would watch it go under the bridge on its way to Goole. What you're looking at there, across from here, is North Lincolnshire. That is what you're looking at there is Barrow. They have a timber port there, like a big wharf where you unload timber. You see there's a ship in if you look at the centre. You could. It's just amazing. It just is. This is a big industrial city, Hull, and yet look how quiet it is. We've left the A63 now. That's well over there somewhere, and we're in the wilderness. Literally, we could be miles away from anywhere. I don't know what this is. It's here, but I don't know what it used to be or anything. And there's no locals I can ask what were here before. Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. I think one day next week I might go and do a bit of a walk on the other side of the bridge. Go through Barton and Barrow. Give people an idea and a feel of what that's like. Yeah, I'm not bothered on here if it went dark, because we've got a good surface. I'm not going to get dazzled by trucks on the A63 or anything like that. We've got a good surface, so I would have been fine. But I just thought coming back on that path, I'd really have struggled. Well, I am really happy with what I did today, my filming, my video. It's just amazing what I've done. I've about 2 hours. I will cut some of it down, but I'll have to see what I want to cut down. But a lot of it is really good stuff. It's like, stuff I'd never seen before. And I've got some things to show you when we get up to it as well, which I'm not going to tell you about yet, but they are sort of important, to do with Hull's fishing industry. But at the moment I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to spoil it. Now they're telling us that keep out of that place, strictly keep out, no admittance. So I don't know what's down there. I do know there's a road here though. So where it went or what it did, God knows. Some graffiti on that wall. Some of them people do really good stuff, don't they? Some of it's rubbish, but some of it you look at and you think, wow. Yeah, I know my video, I've not really got round to doing sound on them, and I've been chopping and cutting, and when I've had sound, it just hasn't sounded right. So I got rid of the sound. I thought I'm going to narrate them. I'm still experimenting with my videos, but what I did today has got sound, and I'm not going to chop sound unless I really have to. I mean, I've only done about, I think, 4 videos. I've got quite a few of Toby on Holland Beach. Then I've got the walk from Hull to Heddon. But again, I chopped it and it wasn't that good. And the sound wouldn't have made any sense. I'm just going to fasten my shoelaces, otherwise I'll be tripping over. Sorry about that, folk. I'm back. Hi Jippo, how are you? Yeah, thanks for that. How are you then, Jippo? I'm good. Don't worry. I get called all sorts. So don't worry about that. I'm fine. Oh, and the number of people who misspell me, don't worry. At my time of life, I've got used to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward though to getting that video out. See, look at the Humber. It's certainly a big river, isn't it? The craziest name? God, I don't know. Dalyell. Yeah, Dalyell. Oh, Darley, that's another one I get called, Darley. I don't like being called Dar either. Daz is fine, people call me Daz, I'm alright with that. Daryl, I'm alright. If you spell it wrong, I'm still alright. But to be called Darley or Darry, I don't like that at all. It just doesn't, you know. Crips. I think at one time all these were warehouses. I do know what we're coming up to St Andrew's Quay. That was one of the main places where fish were unloaded from the trawlers. I'll follow this one up at some point. We'll have a walk up the Hessel Road and I can tell you bits about the Hessel Road. That's where a lot of the fishermen used to live. I know quite a bit about that because I've read it up. Well, I don't know what happened to the people with the beagle. They just sort of disappeared, didn't they? They were in front of me. And then they weren't. If a beagle had been fine, I'd have stroked him. It'd have been okay. When I was walking down, I saw this bird. A lot of fishermen here. Oh, look what I found. The beagle. Hello. That's him. Hello, come on. There he is. Probably a bit anxious, got some anxiety issues, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. A working man, yeah. I've not heard it for a long time, but yeah. I've heard that one, Jippo, yeah. Another one I like is the price of coal. I forget who sings that though. But look at the price of coal, not just in money, but in lives lost. Right, we're actually at St Andrew's Quay now. It's a huge retail park. Oh, look at that, the sun going down. Let's see if we can get that. Look at that. How's that? I might use that. Not sure who Tom Waits is, to be honest. I like folk music and country music. Ah, right. I remember hearing it years and years ago, Dave, yeah. It is going dark. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Dave. It was you who told me that they were still going. I didn't think they were going. I thought they'd finished a long time ago. And you told me when you were going to the thing, you know, the gig. Other than that, I just thought they'd more or less finished. It's certainly going dark here. I'm not going to do it today, but another time we'll go and have a look at the P&O ferry berth, and we'll see the P&O ferry that goes to Rotterdam. Do any of you like fishing? I've heard of Tom Aspinall, yeah. Right, if any of you like fishing, I've got a guy here who has his own blog. I was talking to him earlier on. I've got him on my computer just to take a look at that. Cod Bite Fishing Adventures. So if you like fishing, find this guy and get
2.1 million views.
on and things to do with fishing, find this bloke and subscribe and give him a like.
Tonight anyway.
Huh?
It'll be up tonight.
Well, it will.
When I get in, I'll get it up. I don't take long. I get it up on the day I do 'em usually. So
Right.
I've got a super fast editing machine, so it'll go straight up.
What does that do?
Well, basically, I can edit a 3-hour video in about 7 minutes.
Right, right.
So and I upload it. So it takes from uploading it, rendering it, editing it, and uploading it about half an hour.
Yeah, so and with my, I've got
you need about a 3 terabyte computer with about maybe 64 gigabyte of RAM.
yeah, well,
Really good video editing software, because then it'll.
I'm banging on with 16.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to real old. It used to take me, leave it going all night. It was still not done in the morning. Now I can do it in less than half an hour completely.
That's excellent.
From start. So
I've only just started doing it, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on good equipment.
You've got to get used to it all.
Yeah.
First, but I mean, it's well worth it in the long run.
No, I think you're right. I think we'll be doing that.
Certainly pays for itself anyway.
Oh,
You get lots of sponsors.
I'll be doing that.
I mean, most of this stuff I've got free from sponsors and that. You know, like
Excellent.
Sonic sponsor me, and Sakuma, and you know, some of the major companies. So
Well, that's interesting.
I haven't bought no tackle like hooks, lines, anything for about 2 years.
Blimey. Yeah, and it looks good stuff, this as well. It's not.
It's I make my own rigs and stuff like that, because the ones you buy from shop are useless. It's quite possible I will, yeah.
Do you ever go up Withensea?
I go all over.
Yeah, I live at Withensea.
Whitby, Scarborough, Bridge, Spain, Easington, all over the place.
Just look at that sunset.
Yeah, it's worth coming just for that, innit? I see some real nice ones in the morning,
Yeah.
you know, sunrises and that.
Yeah.
Especially over Easington area, Kilnsea.
Yeah.
It's coming up over the wind farms like early on, about 4 in the morning. Well, it's not got to be now, it'd be about 7:30.
Well, you want, yeah, I say it's later on now, isn't it? And I'm going to make my way back to my car. I'm going to go home, and my wife will be divorcing me otherwise.
Man's got used to it, thank God.
Oh, she's sort of used to it, but she moans.
Well, I bring her out every now and again, and we take her fishing and stuff. But obviously, I've got a camper van, so she can watch telly and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So it keeps her happy, doesn't it?
That is a bloody good idea. Why did I not think of it?
Yeah, camper van, got a telly in it, and a cooker, and a kettle.
What more do you want?
That's it. Internet.
Bingo.
You don't need no else.
No.
Your wife's as happy as Larry. She's with you.
And
You're not dumping her in the house all day on her own.
No, you can do what you want.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And then she said, yeah, you can go yourself today, because I went yesterday.
Which is even better.
Yeah. So you do it.
Hey, I'll see you later, mate.
See you then, buddy.
You take care. Yeah. It's beautiful, the skyline tonight, and over the bridge. It's absolutely. In fact, I will be using that as my icon for tonight. That is really amazing. That guy is giving me some good ideas. I know when I download something, it takes forever. But I've only got 16 gigabyte on my laptop. I could do with a lot more RAM, but I was very reluctant to go out and spend a load of money that I might not bother using. You know, I might end up not using it, but I might not like doing it, and I might get fed up. But the amount of time I've spent doing this, it's not something I'm going to give up anytime soon. So it might be an idea I go out and get myself some good equipment. Certainly a lot of fishing people around here tonight. Right, we're nearly at where I want to show you. I'm not sure what people will think about it, but it is important. Let's go this way. God, look at that. This view of the bridge and the sky just gets better every minute, doesn't it? Every time you look at it, it just sort of gets better. Just look at that. Right. Just look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Well, the reason for coming this way and walking back down here, and you'll see it in a minute. It's like a remembrance garden. See the things what they tie boats up to. Seats for people to reflect. Here we are. If any of you want to scan that. That gives you a bit of a clue what it's about. The Lost Trawlerman. Old City Council. You know, the back, this looks like the back end of a trawler. I've got loads of pictures of this which I'm going to put on my Facebook, and I'm also going to put it on my channel. Now this is St Andrew's Quay. It used to be a fish dock. There are no roses on the trawlerman's grave, nor lilies on an ocean wave. The only tribute is a seagull's sweep and teardrops that loved ones weep. The city's memorial to the lost trawlerman of Hull. I never knew there were so many men that died. I really didn't. I knew there would have been a lot. Hi Maria, how are you? And I didn't know really just how many. When I was doing my filming earlier on, and this is on the new video, you've got these brass plates. You know, and names on them and the number of vessels that there were, the trawlers that went down with the men on board them. You know, we were talking about the real cost of coal earlier on, the real cost of fish. For you to take a post of it. Here's a big thing I wanted to show you. The men, the trawler men, each one of these, we made of steel, profiled. As you can see, plate steel, 1/2 inch plate, and each one of these is taken from a photograph of a trawlerman who didn't come home. So this is the price of our fish and chips. I'll be doing some more stuff. Oh, look at that sky. It just keeps getting better, doesn't it? And better. Very sad. Very, very sad. It's really difficult to know what to say. In memory of Ron Wilkinson, skipper and stand chairman, sadly missed but never forgot. Lilies. Hi Deborah, how are you? It's young lads. I were young once. You got to see. It's your job. You don't expect not to come back. Some more pictures. The trawler leaving the lockpit on St Andrew's dock. Gutting the fish on deck at sea. Unloading the fish below deck. You know, they all had a job, didn't they? They all had to do something. You know, this is the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? You don't know what to say. There you go. We've all been there, 3-day millionaires when we get paid. Suited and booted, the lads coming home, having a bloody good night out. The women making nets. It's where the men get the suits from. Get rid of the possum. Wow. We'll go on the Ethel Road. I'm not going to do it today, it's getting dark, but we will go on the Ethel Road at some point. I'll do a video of it, but I'll also do live on it as well. And we'll talk about the Ethel Road, and we'll talk about what Ethel Road was to the fishermen. It's where they used to live. Just so sad, isn't it? Lots of stories about the Ethel Road that I know. I like Hull. I'm a Lancashire lad. I was born in Salford. Until I moved over to Withensea, I didn't really know a lot about Hull. Yeah. I knew where it was. I knew what they did. And that was it. I didn't really know much about the city. But I look at it now and I think, wow. It's a bit like Salford. People are nice. They're helpful. They're humble. So I like being here. The river's lighting up on the other side now. Well, I was watching telly last night, Deborah. Hi, Jordan. Look at that. Everything's lighting up now. Deborah, where's Toby? Right, it's a long story. I knew I was coming to Hull today, right, to do some filming with my camcorder, which I've done. And I left Toby at home because it would be hard watching the traffic, watching my camcorder and watching Toby. And I thought, I'll leave Toby at home. Although, I've got to say, I miss not having him with me. Hi Dan, how are you? Hello, how are you? Well, I've got no treats on me if that's what you're asking, but it's good to say hello to you. He's lovely, isn't he? So that's, but we did, having said that, we did get a lot of really good footage on Hull, on the docks. It's absolutely amazing, the stuff that I've got. So I'm really happy with that. Hi guys.
You alright?
Yeah, you?
Got your Nike on it.
Well, look at this down here. Let's try and focus in on it. I'm not getting it as good as I'd like to get. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Dan. I've had a really good day. Now I'm going to have to sort out about 2 hours, 2 hours 30 minutes or something like that of camcorder footage to make my video on Hull docks. It's just been terrific. And then I realised if I go home for Toby and take him out, it's going to be dark when I get home. So I thought I may as well roll it all together into one, finish my video, and then do me live. So that's what I've done. It's just been a really great day today. So I've done what I wanted to do. And I've had me walk. It's now 6 o'clock. I'm a 10-minute walk from my car about. So it has worked out okay. But I'm glad that I didn't walk all the way over to the foreshore. That I would have been going back on that track. No lights. I'm in the dark. And I don't know, and I want to know where I were. Well, so what used to be the fish wharf is this big huge shopping centre. What we're looking at down there with all them lights is Siemens. I'll get close to it in a minute. Umber, full frontage defence improvements, and there's all anybody wants to take, anybody wants to capture it. Tells you about some of the birds and plants that they have, and of course the bridge. Look at them. Perfect formation. They're amazing, aren't they, really, birds? Well, let's try and get some of that light for you. Now that what you're looking at is Siemens. What they do, they make wind turbines, and they're loading them onto that ship which takes them out to the North Sea. That is a P&O boat. That's a ferry what goes to Rotterdam, and that's just for docks. If you look there, you'll see the two condensers. What they are, you know the Walker did from Paul to Hedden? That's them. Well, yeah, it is, but it's providing a hell of a lot of jobs here in Hull for a lot of people. I'm not keen on it myself. It doesn't work. I don't think it does. But then again, the politicians and the meanie greenies seem to think it does, but I agree, I'm not right keen on it. But then I think of all the jobs it's created on the Humber, not just here in Hull, but across the water as well in Grimsby. Literally thousands of jobs. So you've got a load of guys there taking a wage home. Look at the sky. Huh. We take otherwise wouldn't have one, they'd be signing a dole. So in that way, I just think to myself, well, I'm all right with it. But if you say to me it's good, if somebody said, oh God, I jumped off the curb. Ooh. If somebody said to me, you know, this is going to solve Britain's energy problems, I'd say they were deluded. Well, there's my car. Good night, Rex. Just have a quick look. This of St Andrew's Quay. This is where we got our 3-piece suite from. They have some lovely stuff in here. But you really need a big house. So I'm not sure what this is, inflated ballpark. I don't know what that is. One of Toby's favourite shops, Pets at Home. It's quite a big place, this. See Benson's. The town centre's literally dying on its feet. But you got this big centre and you got another one, Kingswood. Oak Furniture Land. Yeah, same to you as well, Rec. Have a good night. Speak to you soon. And PC World. I love PC World, actually. They are helpful. Tell them what you think you want, and we will sort you out. They'll probably tell you don't want it at all, and what you really want is this. You think, oh, right.
Fuck knows.
So I'll probably end up coming here to get some more stuff. A more powerful laptop, perhaps. Oh, the Jayco. Yeah, along here there is. It's like one of the main retail centres in Hull. There's another big one up at the north of the city called Kingswood. Look how dark it is. And just imagine if I'd have been coming down that path, you know, opposite or adjacent to the A63. It just wouldn't have been good, would it? Well, guys, well, we might be able to see it. I don't know. We will. I think it's what we'll be looking at on the other side of the river is the Killingholme oil refinery. And you can see it all lit up. So we'll just have a quick look at that. It's certainly been a different night, hasn't it? It's been a different day and a different night for me. Good. Things remain like having you guys. That's good. Now there we are. That's the Killingholme refinery. You can see the flares. And that's on the other side of the Humber. That's in North Lincolnshire. Well, I'm going to go back to the car. There you go, there's the Siemens site again. The ship all lit up and the crane lit up. Amazing. Well, it's certainly been a good day today, and it's certainly been a good evening. It's certainly gone dark. All of a sudden it's gone dark. So what I'm going to be doing now in close this video is to be driving home. I'm about 40 minutes from home. See, we even have Tesla. This is new actually, it wasn't here a few months ago, last time I came here. Well guys, it's certainly been a good day. I've certainly enjoyed today, and I've certainly enjoyed going live this evening. It's been a bit different, been a bit patchy, and it hasn't been the same without Toby, has it? Because he's the star of the show. Crazy, I'll be ringing my missus to tell her I'm on my way home in a minute. So it has been good, but I've missed not having Toby because he is good company. But we've seen a lot. I mean, that tribute to the fishermen is absolutely fantastic. You're very welcome, Sami, very welcome. And I shall say good evening to everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Look after yourselves, take care. And from me and Toby, who's not here, all the best.